Hello, good afternoon, my dear students. Today I will discuss about the analysis of leverages. The formula first, going into deep discussion, first we have to understand the basic formula of the leverages. The formula is sales less variable cost is known as contribution, less fixed cost is known as EBIT or PBIT. The full form of EBIT is earnings before interest and tax. The full form of PBIT is profit before interest and tax. Next, interest on debt or borrowed capital should be deducted from there. As we know, if the firm raises its capital by debt, then the company has to pay a fixed amount of interest. What does it mean? Suppose X company has raised its capital by rupees 1 lakh at 8% interest, then the company has to pay rupees 8,000 at the end of the year, whether the company earns profit or suffers loss. This is known as EBT or PBT, earnings before tax or profit before tax. Then we should deduct the tax. Generally, if the tax rate is not given in the question, we should deduct 50%. But if the tax rate is given in the question, then we should act accordingly. Suppose the tax rate is given 30%, then we should charge 30% tax. Then we arrive at EAT or PAT, earnings after tax or profit after tax. Next is preference dividend. What is preference dividend? The company, if the company raises its capital through preference share capital, then the company has to pay a fixed rate of dividend. This is known as preference dividend. Likewise, X Limited raises its capital by preference issue of rupees 1 lakh and the rate of dividend is 10%. The company has to pay 10,000 at the end of the year to the preference shareholders. This is known as earnings available to equity shareholders. Then we arrive at DOL, degree of operating leverage. Degree of operating leverage, that is contribution by EBIT. What is DFL? EBIT by EBT. Then DCL. What is DCL? Degree of combined leverage. This is contribution by EBT. Next part, what is very important, that is EPS. EPS means earnings available to equity shareholders divided by number of equity shares. Student, you should note very carefully, that is number of equity share, not the value of equity share. What does it mean? Suppose the company has 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. What does it mean? It has 10,000 equity shares. Why 1 lakh divided by rupees 10 means 10,000, that is the number of equity share is 10,000. Next part is calculation of indifference point. This is the very important part. What is indifference point? Indifference point can be better explained from the point of view of the EBIT EPS analysis. The point of indifference is always at the EBIT level, at which the EPS is the same regardless of debt to equity combination. In the first case, look at, it is E1 minus T. Why it is E1 minus T? It is assumed that the company has only equity in its capital structure. In the second case, the company has both equity and debt. That's why interest has been deducted. And in the third case, company has all the combinations, that are equity, debt and preference. That's why I also deducted and preference dividend is also deducted. Now we move on to a question. Look at the question, that is alternative financing plan is given for the farm A and farm B. Equity share capital, that is given 2 lakh and the debt capital is nil. And for farm B, the equity capital is 1 lakh and the debt capital is 1 lakh. The EBIT levels is given 10,000 and 30,000. Okay. Now they are asking for to calculate the EPS. For the first farm, it will be 10,000 minus 1.05 divided by 2000. I am clarifying that. Why? Because 10,000, that is the EBIT, that is there is no interest and no existence of preference dividend. That is the earnings is equivalent to EBIT 10,000 and 1 minus 0.5 because the tax rate is 50%, in mathematics 50%, in arithmetic it is 0.5, and divided by 2000. Why it is 2000? 2 lakh divided by 100. Look at the question, equity share capital value is 2 lakh and the per share value is 100. That's why the number of equity share comes to 2000. Then the EPS is 2.50. For plan B, this is 10,000. The EBIT that is given, what is the formula? Minus interest. For farm B, if you look at the question, farm B, what is the amount of debt capital? 1 lakh. What is the rate? 10%. That's why interest is 10,000. Then 10,000 minus 10,000, automatically it becomes 0. And as we know, 0 multiplied by something, it is 0. And the now still I am explaining the number of equity share is 1000. Why? If you look at the question of farm B, look at the question, equity share capital value is 1 lakh and the per share value is 100. Therefore, the number of equity share is 1000. That means the EPS is 0 and EBIT level is 30,000. That means the company has, both the companies has, again I am explaining, the shareholders earnings are 2.50 and the shareholders earning for plan B is 0. Still the company has the EBIT level of 10,000. And for the next question, if you look at the EPS, 30,000 minus again 1.05. There is no question of arising of interest and preference dividend. 30,000 minus 1.05 by 2000, 7.5. Now in the second case, 30,000 again, as the EBIT level is given 30,000 minus 10,000 divided by 1000 within bracket 1 minus 0.5. 30,000 means EBIT and the interest is again 10% of 1 lakh and the number of equity shareholders already we have calculated for farm B 1010. That means the EPS level 7.5 for plan A or farm A or farm B, that is 10,000. Understood? So we have concluded our conclusion that we have concluded about the EBIT EPS analysis or indifference form of a firm, how to calculate. I think that students you have understood, and very good afternoon to all of you.